Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. So Quebec Precious Metals is a relatively new company created in 2018. And I'm proud to say, as Brian said, and Brian's covering us, that we are actively drilling to find the next gold mine in the James Bay area of Quebec. Our forward-looking statements. It was created with the support of what is today Newmont, previously Goldcorp, to find the next gold mine in this promising area of Quebec. And we did that by combining two existing companies that have 50% interest in our flagship project called Sakami. And the company is listed on a TSXV, symbol CGC. As part of this combination, we've acquired a highly prospective package in the James Bay region. The flagship project is where we're going to focus our drilling. We've announced earlier this week a 25,000-meter drilling campaign to augment the resource, which is not disclosed. We want to grow that resource to a 2 million ounce level. That's our goal. Newmont is our largest shareholder, close to 20%. And of course, they have a vested interest in the area because they have acquired the Eleanor mine through the Goldcorp acquisition, and they believe in the potential of the region. We have a proven team and board, lots of experience in exploration, in mining, and with the creation of the company in the recent raise that we did late last fall, we were able to raise 2.4 million Canadian in cash to advance our project. We're currently trading last Thursday at 38 cents. Our market cap is around 20 million. We have 6.5 million in the bank. 67 million shares outstanding, about 4.5 million warrants. The shareholders that you see are, the key shareholders that you see are there. So Newmont, Quebec institutions, Caisse de dépôt, Sidex Investment Quebec, around 13%. Management board of directors and P partners, and our president is part of P partners, that totals around 9% of the shares that we have issued so far. We have a great team, lots of experience not only in exploration but also in Quebec, lots of experience in the area, and also ability to raise capital. Our program for the next 12 months is to advance Sakami, our flagship project, to the resource estimation stage, to the goal that we have to have this a very significant resource that will be attractive to a major gold company to be bought. This is what Virginia did back in 2004 with the acquisition from Goldcorp. This is where you add the most value, going from drilling to a resource that you can quantify, that is attractive to be developed by a major mining company. We've also acquired non-core assets, which are not gold, not James Bay. You can have information on that by visiting our website or look in our corporate presentation. We expect to get 1 to 3 million in cash from that monetization. We have some partnerships already established, and the other ones are for sale. And we're open also to look at other possibilities, in particular in James Bay. There are other gold players. There are other projects that are interesting. James Bay is like the new Abitibi. I'll talk about that a bit more in the next few slides. And we believe that if opportunities exist that make sense, we can add value by doing such acquisition. So for those who are not familiar with James Bay, it's north of the Abitibi gold mining region of northern Quebec. It's about 60% of the surface area of the country of France. It's a very large area. Very importantly, First Nations there are the Cree. They have a very strong partnership with companies that operate in the area. We have in Quebec what we call Paix des Braves, which established them guaranteed revenues from any development. They are engaged with us at this stage of exploration. They're helping us clearing, for example, the area where we have the drilling equipment station before going to the site. We will hold our next annual meeting in Wimmingie, which is the community closest to us. You can see on the left there in James Bay. So that's very important. The relationship is good. It's important to get them early, and this is what we're doing. If you compare a BTB, which I'm sure some of you know, to James Bay, it's like a BTB 100 years ago. BTB is a prolific gold mining region. James Bay is the future gold mining region of Quebec. That's been recognized, and there's more and more activity. You would have seen, perhaps some of you earlier this week, a company called Azimut, run by my good friend Jean-Marc Lulin, that have made a very significant discovery at a project where we also have 2 projects in the western part, and that just illustrates the potential for future discoveries in this region. We have mineralization which occur along a contact between 2 geological provinces, one called the Pinaka, one called La Grande. The thick black dotted line is the best estimate we have of that contact, and you will see that the white stars that illustrate the occurrences of gold showings are pretty well lined up to that contact or close to it, 500 to 1,500 meters from it. Also to the southwest, we have another formation that contains gold that we're also exploring, that's been known for some time. And I'm going to focus also on the La Pointe deposit, where about 30,000 meters of drilling has been done, and talk about the other occurrences to the northeast. That's about a 12-kilometer long trend. And the drilling program that I've mentioned that's ongoing today will cover that trend this year. So this is from Verify. You can see an idea of the landscape. The properties boundaries are shown in orange. We have power lines shown in purple. This is an area where Hydro-Québec, the Crown Corporation that has developed hydropower in the region in the 70s, have their various facilities. We have actually a paved road in white to the left, and then we have an access road that we're using about 45 kilometers long to take the drills. We have 2 drills on site to carry out our program. If you've got an appreciation of where the Yellow North mine is, this is where it is, about 90-kilometer Crowfry. This is a facility as it stands today. There's an airport. We can use this when we have visitors. So La Pointe is where the focus has been of the work done historically. We have about 100 diamond drill holes. We have a zone that is shown on cross-section here that is 900 meters long, down plunge from surface to 600 meters, open in all directions, with significant grades over a width of 20 to 50 meters, and grades that you can see that range from 2, 3, 4, 5 grams. So this is where the focus has been, but also the potential exists based on the additional drilling that we're going to be doing to find a lot more to the northeast. So this is a rendering of the geology at La Pointe, where there's 2 zones. The zone 26 in iron formation actually contains gold. Zone 25 is a silicified parallels, the Dib Idland. You can trace it over the area that's represented. We've shown also some of the geology that we've identified lately based on a reinterpretation of previous drilling of a company in the area a number of years ago. And we can see that this will tie in together, and the thick black line shows how this is extrapolated. Soil sampling works really well in the area for gold and arsenic. You can see some of the values there that confirm the trend that we have. If you go below surface, I just want to illustrate how much drilling has been done. The yellow are the gold intercepts, and the last 7 drilling campaigns from 2012 to 2010 have grown the size of the resource to what it is today known. And we have a couple of engineering firms working with us to model this. And we discuss this modeling, we discuss our results. We're a technical committee with Newmont that meets quarterly. And we're going to be drilling to expand that to the southwest over the next few months. So I've talked about La Pointe. I want now to focus on the new discovery area drilled in 2019. So areas known as GR, Simon, includes a 9.6 and 43 showing along this same trend I've illustrated in previous slides. And again, this will be subject to drilling that is ongoing. So I want to thank you for your attention this morning. We're an exciting company that's newly created with support of the largest gold producer in the world. We have a good share structure. We have a great team. We are drilling. We are fully funded. And our goal is to grow that resource as quickly as possible and generate value for our shareholder. Thank you.